What's going on, guys? Marty, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. So today, guys, I'm going to actually show you how to build an XP farm in a few easy steps. And today, guys, I'm going to be using these materials, as you can see in the hotbar, and these are going to be pretty much the main materials which I'm going to be using for this mob spawner. So the first things you need to do is find a space, or you need to kind of build like a little platform for the whole thing to kind of work together right at the end, because you're going to be connecting like redstone and all that stuff. Just for now, I'm going to actually build a 2x2 space. Let me just have a different color in here. And this is pretty much where all the mobs are going to be pretty much dropping down. There's going to be another platform 2 blocks higher than this, which is going to be around the area here. So we have to go like this. And okay, just make a sort of 3x3 frame in here. As you can see, actually it's 4x4. Okay, so this is where the middle platform is going to be. For now, we're going to place the pistons, which is going to be here, 2 here, and no, make sure they're facing you, and 2 there. So what we've got now is a small platform here. We went 2 blocks high, and then we did a 4x4, 2 pistons on the side, and yeah, that's pretty much what we've done so far. Okay, so the next things you need to do is get some glass, and then just start pretty much building upward. We need to make a tunnel, and it's going to be 22 blocks high. And yeah, so probably the best things to do is just go to the corner and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think that's 22. So we need on that. Make sure you do the rest, and then fill up the gaps with a glass, and make sure don't fill up the inside. And yeah, I'm just going to skip this, do the rest, and I'll see you guys in a second. So okay, guys, when you're done this, what you have to do now is just come to the glass bits and just place stairs on top of them, like so. Okay. And in the corners, you could pretty much place any block type, doesn't really matter. I'm going to go with sandstone. Okay. And one more here. Okay, so now we're going to be building the first part of the platform shape, which I'm going to be using sandstone, wooden planks. So I'm going to go with wooden planks. So I'm going to go out 8 blocks. So you count the stairs as 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 9, this is where the wall is going to be for the for the platform space. And same in here as well. Okay, so repeat the same method on all of the side of the stairs, and yeah, see you guys in a second. So okay, guys, when you're done this, make sure these are 8 long, no more no less, because you want the water to travel all the way to the end here. You don't want it to go any further, and you don't want it to kind of be short. So this is it's gotta be 8 blocks long. Okay, now we're going to move into the platform. This is like the space for the water bits, and now we're going to be building the main platform where the mobs will be spawning on. So what we have to do is I'm gonna build it in some unique shape, the one I've got in my mob spawner, XP farm mob spawner, and I'm gonna use the same shape for this one here. So what you have to do is just go in 1, go out 1, in 1, out 1, in, out, in, out, and just repeat this 4 times. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually make it 5. Okay. And I just realized in the latest updates that the spawners have to be slightly larger to the way they used to kind of build before. And for some reason, I don't know why, for some reason mobs need slightly of a larger space to spawn in. I think just not trying to kind of play around with us and make us spend more time building the spawners, I suppose. Okay, so do pretty much the same on all the sides. So in, out, in, out, in, out, and yeah, 5 times. Okay, so then this, just double check, just kind of count these as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is all done. So I'm going to skip again, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. So okay, guys, when you're done, you're going to end up with something like this. So now what I have to do is just kind of link the edges together. So what we have to do is just kind of go out I can't remember exactly how far, but just kind of try keep going out until they kind of meet together. So I kind of went out one extra. Okay, do the same on all the sides, and yeah, I'm gonna skip a game because I don't want this video to be like 10 hours. I'm just gonna try to skip as much as I can. So yeah, just kind of give you the straight points, I suppose. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So okay guys, when you connected all the sides together, so it's going to look something like this, and now what I want to do is just build the sides for where the water is going to be placed on later, and because we don't want it to kind of escape sideways, I suppose. So this is where kind of containing the water within these walls, I suppose, and they're going to be too high as well. Okay, like this. Cool. Okay, so this is done. I'm going to do the same for all the sides, and once again, I'll see you guys in a bit. So okay guys, when you're done this, what you have to do now is just fill up these 4 empty gaps, as you can see, and make sure you use a solid block. I'm going to be using sandstone, but you could choose pretty much any other block material except like glass, because for some reason mobs don't actually spawn on glass and ice. So make sure you avoid these two block types, and most of the rest you could actually use, I suppose. And yeah, as long as like a solid block. So I'm just gonna fast forward because I'm sure you guys don't want to just watch me filling up these gaps. So I'll see you guys in it. So okay guys, when you filled up all the holes, you should end up with something like this. And now what we have to do is just build the wall all around them, and as well, you could use pretty much any other material, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be using wood, so you could pretty much, as I said, use any materials. So it's up to you really. And yeah, I'm just going to go all around, and it's going to be 2 blocks high. Actually, it's going to be 3 blocks high. So once again, I'm just going to skip this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. So okay guys, when you finished all the sides like this, as you can see, what you have to do now is place the tracking lights, and all what the tracking light does is lets you know where the mobs are inside the spawner. And kind of came up with the idea. I thought, you know, it would be nice to know when you're down there looking up to the spawner, it would be nice to know where the mobs are. So the only way to know this, oh, it looks pretty cool already. So the only way to know this is by having flashing lights somewhere around where whenever the mobs steps on, the light would actually come on and show you where the mobs are inside. Because when you've done this sealing, you won't be able to kind of go inside unless if you know, trying to kind of fix something or whatever. But when the mobs are spawning, you won't be able to go in here and look where the mobs are. Otherwise you would actually stop at the spawning rate, because you need to always be at least 24 blocks away. So okay, what we need to do now is you place the tracking lights, and I think I'm going to be placing them in this order. So so a pressure plate is going to be here. Actually, I need to go down and place them from here is better. So okay, now we need to get our redstone lamps. So where are they? Here they are. Okay. And let me just close this. And now I need to place them like this in this order. Or you can place them pretty much in any way, as long as you cover all the space for where the mob's going to be kind of move around and spawning within. So yeah, you could. I mean, if you're in survival, you probably don't want to waste too much glowstone, but trust me, it's worth it. At least when you're standing down there looking up, you know exactly where the mobs are, or you know if the mob's actually spawning. So I'm in grave, so I'm just gonna probably go mad and place quite a lot. So so yeah, and now that we need to place one there, I'm going to be placing them like this, so on the sides. Okay, and when you're done this, now you could go back up. So okay guys, now you need to place some pressure plates on top where you've placed your redstone lamps. So I know my first one is somewhere around here. Yep, I was right. So okay, I'm just going to place my first pressure plate here. I still remember the pattern of the way I've placed them in, so I should know the way I've placed them, and I should know where to place the pressure plates. And if you've done them any different, just make sure you know the pattern and place the pressure plates on top where you've placed your redstone lamp. And as I said, probably if you're in survival, you're probably not going to be placing as much as I did. You could just probably have one single line in the middle, and it still works effectively, and shouldn't be any problem. Because the mobs do actually move around before actually falling down to the water stream, which I'm going to have in a bit. So I'm going to repeat the same method in these place of redstone lamps, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. So okay guys, this is how your redstone lamp should look, something like this. And yeah, when you've done this, make sure you go above and you place all the pressure plates in the right places, because I've done that mistake a ton of time, end up placing the pressure plate in the wrong place. And what happened is, now this pressure plate is gonna give power to the block underneath it, and then the block underneath is going to actually power up the redstone lamp. So when you've done all this, now what we have to do is fill up the ceiling, just kind of cover it all up, and then place the water. And you could pretty much use any type of material, doesn't really matter for the ceiling, but try to avoid using any materials that would actually allow the light to kind of travel through, like glass or ice. So yeah, avoid these materials. And yeah, I'm just going to skip this once again. I'm just going to cover all the space, all this layer, and see you guys in a bit. So okay guys, when you've done this, it should look something like this. And yeah, in here, as you can see, I just left this gap so I could go in here and place the water. So now it's already dark, but when we close this, it's going to look totally dark in here. Okay, just place the water like so. Right click, at the back block like so. Same in here, two water buckets on each side. And what this is going to actually do is, when the mobs spawns in here, they're going to fall in the water and get pushed in the middle. And we should just go down and test it out now. Oh, I forgot to lock this part, you see, even I forget to. So make sure you do block any blocks where it is going to allow light in, or if you place any torches, make sure you break them when you're done. So we're going to go outside and make sure it's daylight, because if it's night, the mob's going to actually end up spawning somewhere around your mob spawner, or if there's like caves nearby, and the amount of mobs you're going to actually spawn in there is going to be reduced by massive numbers. So you need to avoid using the mob spawner at night, and you need to avoid actually using it when there's like caves are dark nearby, or any dark spots. So make sure you go around first, light up all the caves within 144 blocks around, and yeah, this should increase the amount of mobs actually spawning inside your mob spawner. So as you can see, it's daylight. So if we put this on easy now, we should get a ton of mobs spawning, and we need to start seeing the lights flashing, which okay, yep, here they go. So the lights are already flashing, and you can see the mobs are moving inward. You can see, oh my gosh, there's a ton of mobs up there, and they're already falling down, as you can see. And at the moment we have these pistons and just retracted, so the mobs are falling straight down and dying, because it's 24 blocks in total. But when the pistons are extended, they're going to land on the pistons, and then they're not going to actually die. Then when they drop down here, we can just give them one hit and get the XP orbs from them. So as you can see, there's a ton of mobs up there, and as I said, this redstone lamp tracking system looks freaking amazing, and it works perfect, and you know exactly where the mobs are. I know there's going to be some mobs coming from here, there, there's mobs all over the place, which is really good. So I'm just going to put this back on peaceful, so I could just continue the build. Okay, so we know the lights are working fine, and look at this, ton of stuff within a few seconds, which is good. Okay, so now time to get these pistons connected to some redstone. So we just need to place, make like a little platform like this. Place two repeaters facing the pistons, some redstone dust like so, and get them hooked into a lever, and do the same in here. But this side here, we need to kind of get them connected from the back. So just do this side first, same as the other ones, but then from the back we need to connect them into all the way to this side here, so we could activate both sides by using a lever. So just like so, and as you can see, these are extended fine, but this side here is not getting any power. The reason why, because we need to place a repeater, and as many of you guys know already, the redstone only travels up to 15 blocks if you don't actually use a repeater, but then you would have to use a repeater to kind of get it traveling another 15 blocks. So as you can see, now they're working fine. Okay, so this part it's done. We need one more things to do, is get some water placed somewhere at the back, so to allow the mobs pushed all the way to whatever points we need to have them in. So it's going to be 8 blocks long. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in here, I'll probably just go one further. So this is where the mobs floor tunnel, I suppose, going to be in. This is where they're going to be traveling through. Let's just do this side as well. Okay, so now we need to build the parts where we're going to be placing water in, so we could allow the water to flow and pushes all the mobs forward in a bit. So you're probably wondering right now what I'm actually going to be doing, but just wait and see. And yeah, so what you're going to be doing, something like this. Okay, so there's going to be pistons in here, one piston there, one piston here. Okay, and you could use, the non-sticky piston is fine. And the same for those. Actually, you could use a non-sticky piston. I think I'll use the sticky piston, but you could use the non-sticky piston. It should be fine as well. Okay, so now these, we're not going to place the water now because otherwise it's going to ruin the whole redstone system. So what I'm actually going to be doing is first of all, let me just do the side just in case if I do place the water in the wrong place later, I don't end up getting up, the water everywhere, and so because as you guys know, the water actually breaks off the redstone power. Okay, so now what we need to do is connect these into. Okay, so I think here we have to go slightly out. Yeah, we need to bring this line slightly out, like so. Okay. Because I don't want this redstone to interfere on the redstone on which I'm going to be placing here in a second. Okay, and then just place a repeater here. So okay guys, now it's time to actually connect these pistons in here. So the way to connect them, what you need is you need as well just to kind of make a little platform, and I think we could do this. Okay, just place a repeater like so, and then just bring the redstone line all the way to here, and then do the same things in here. Okay, and then place a repeater in here, sorry, in there, and yeah, just continue the redstone line like so. And we need a lever to kind of test that is working fine. I don't know, when I'm ever playing around with redstone dust, I'm always like testing things while I'm going through the whole thing, so to make sure it's going to actually work. I don't want to kind of connect everything and then right at the end I'm like, it's not actually working. Okay, so when you're done this, now you gotta connect them all into a lever somewhere down there, so we could have another lever to activate the water from here, and we could place the water in a second as well. And yeah, just get some redstone dust and just connect it, I suppose, all the way. Come on. Okay, I think I'm gonna have the lever somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have it here so we could actually activate them like this. I need to place a repeater somewhere around here. Okay, so only one side is working because the power is not reaching all the way to the end. We can place one here. Okay, and yeah, now they're both working fine. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. I'm sorry about this if I am going fast. And to kind of make it look neat on the side, we could place some slabs like so. And the good things about slabs, it would actually still allow the redstone to kind of travel through, which is really good. And I think we could do the same in here as well. Let me see, get some redstone dust. I don't know why I just put it away. I don't really need, I don't know if I need any more the repeaters. Okay, we're pretty much done. I mean, we're just doing the last bits now, I suppose. And yeah, that's it. That's going to be it, I suppose. And it will be time to test it. Okay, so this is working. Double check. You see, it's only working from one side, so we do need a repeater place somewhere. Where's the repeater? Here it is. Okay, so we do need the repeater place somewhere around here, so we could get both sides working. Yep, this is fine, and you can just cover the whole things up with sandstone, which I'm going to show you right at the end. Okay, and yeah, now time to make it look nice from the front view. So I need some glass, and just kind of place it on the side like so, so you can see in. Okay, and probably the top part as well, why not? And then we need some more sandstone. Do these edges here. As well, you could use any block type, doesn't really matter. Okay, so it should look something like this. And yep, this is all done. So now it's time to actually place the water in here. So we place 2 buckets like so. Okay, so when you place the water, just make sure you check everything is working fine. And yep, it's all working. And now you just want to replace these last 2 blocks where the water reaches to by 2 fences. And the reason why, because when the spiders spawns and fall down, you don't want them to actually come out, you don't want them to escape, so they would stay stuck behind, because these fences are block and a quarter high, or just under a quarter high, so it won't allow any spiders to come out, which is really good. And you know what, I just want to move this one block further back, and I'm gonna have the levers actually in here. So yeah, let's get this connected like so. We don't really need these. Sorry for the mess, guys. Okay, so we could have the lever here. Yep, it's working fine. And let's do the same in here. And what we could do in here as well now, just kind of cover it all up, and yeah, just kind of replace these with sandstone, make it look nice, I suppose. And this part here just pretty much is all up to you, but you need to make a 1 block deeper platform like so. And you could just decorate this part the way you like, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this for now. I could make it even larger, but that should be fine for now. Okay, so this mob spawner is done. All I have to do now is turn this back into easy, or yeah, just normal. Hard doesn't really matter, and see how they look. You could just place any stuff here, just kind of make it look nicer. Probably a painting. Oh god, just kind of broke everything now. I hate it when I'm in creative, when you try to place a painting and then try to break it. Nah, neither one this. Yep, nice painting. We've got a creeper face. Okay, so oh, we need to place a lever here as well. So we've got our levers. Boom. So okay guys, the spawner is pretty much done, and I just want to say, make sure you place enough torches all around. As you can see, there's a creeper just spawned there, and you don't want any mobs to kind of spawn underneath the spawner. You want them to auto spawn within the spawner, or inside, I mean. So what I'm actually going to go now and go in there and kind of release them and see what's going to happen. I've had it in for about 2 minutes now, and as you can see, I've kind of fenced off the area here, just kind of make it look neat and tidy, I suppose, and yeah, just kind of keep the redstone away, I suppose. So what I'm actually going to go, I'm going to go down here, and I'm gonna have this on survival. Okay, and this should take probably a few hits. As you can see, I'll need to release the rest as well. There's a lot of them in there on the platform, and then close the platform again, so when the mobs actually fall down, they could get the maximum amount of damage, I suppose. And yeah, just start giving them a few hits here and there. Try avoid getting too close to the fence, because when they actually remove the collision box from the fence, now it actually acts as a half a block instead of a full block. So if you're too close, sometime the creeper explodes. He's not going to give you that much harm because he's in the water. He's not going to damage anything, which is good as well. And yeah, as long as you got the water turned on, it should be fine. Shouldn't be any problem really. And hopefully I'm going to get enough XP from them. Look at this, we got an enchanted bow, which is really good. And you're probably going to end up getting CDs as well. You get a lot of stuff, which is good. And I'm pretty sure, look at this, we're already on level 10. Oh, look at this, a CD as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Take care for now, and bye bye, peace.